everybody, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sheena and I'm the founder of Christian Creative Mental. Here on my channel I do videos all about Christianity and mental health. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my new Freebie mental health tracker, and I'm going to be walking through all the different areas of it you'll use. So let's go! So this is my new Freebie, the daily mental health tracker. You can get this by being signed up for my mailing list. There will be a link down at the bottom, the password to get into all of my freebies. I'm just going to go over the different areas, of course the date and time, the weather for the day. I like to put the weather on there because then it just helps me with planning out what I'm going to wear for the day. It's also helpful when I go back and look to see if I had a poor mood, if maybe it was rainy that day and that's why my mood was just not all that good. It's also helpful to help me see if maybe it affected my pain. So sometimes when it's cold, that'll make me have a higher pain level, make me have a worse mood. So that's one thing that I like about the weather. For the top 3 for the day, so that's 3 tasks that I want to complete that day. It just helps give you a focus for the day. It helps you to not overfill your day. I used to be really bad about putting too much on my calendar for the day. I would just overfill my day and then I would be upset because I had not finished everything in that day. So I like to have 3 focuses for the day. And also, if you've had a bad day, it's good to be able to look back and see what you've accomplished at the end of the day. And it helps you to be able to stay on task for the day. So I'm going to put film video. In case you didn't know, I'm actually in college, so I have to make sure I plan in my schoolwork. So homework assignment, and I also homeschool my 4 children, so I just like to put homeschooling. Because, I mean, that's a full day in itself. So the next thing I have on here is daily affirmation. It's helpful in reminding you positive about yourself. It's good to look back when you're struggling throughout the day, and it helps to give your mood a boost at the start of the day. So I'm going to put long eyelashes. I am beautiful. So, oh, I could spell. It just kind of is helpful in reminding you positive things about yourself. So, how did I move that day? Exercise is so important. And if I have this on my tracker, then it helps me to remember to do some kind of movement for the day, some kind of exercise. So generally my exercise is yoga, and that is generally what I do every day. Having it on my tracker, it helps remind me to move each day. Exercise can affect your mood. If you are not exercising, it can make you have a not as good of a mood. It just really is so important. It also affects my pain level. So I know this sounds really crazy. I mean, when I first started, I thought these doctors are crazy. I'm hurting. Exercising is not going to make me, hurt less. It actually does. So I have arthritis in my neck and disc disease in my neck. So when I will do yoga for neck and shoulder pain, and it actually helps. I have a pinched nerve that's affecting my right arm. So when I am hurting more in that area, I will do yoga that focuses on that area, and it helps. It also helps my GI tract. I have a lot of problems with my stomach, so making sure I exercise actually is helping with my GI tract. Now I want to go over to this side of the page and we'll come back to this. So I like to track my emotional state, and with the emotional state I've used the 6 core emotions stated from Paul Eckerman, and this is helpful for me to be able to look back and kind of see how my emotions have cycled. It's helpful to see what may trigger positive or negative emotions. And if I have this tracked, then I'm able to look back and see kind of how my days were and what my mood was. I may start off the day in a loved mood because I have talked myself up with my daily affirmations. I've made myself be happy and everything. But as the day goes on, I might find that I am surprised, or that I'm sad, I'm sorry. And when that happens, then I will end up circling both of them throughout the day. Now, the next one that I want to look at is pain level. It's helpful for remembering how your pain was each day, and helpful for being able to tell what may have triggered a high pain day. No pain is like very rare for me. I'm usually in a 3 or 4 in the morning, and then in the evening somewhere between a 7 to 10. So I like to circle it and kind of keep up with it. So like this morning my pain level is about a 3, and then we'll see how it is this evening. My hips have been bothering me a lot and hurting. I'm going to go have some x-rays done of my hips after all this is done, because the doctor thinks I may have some arthritis in my hips as well. But, you know, I just try to track how it was in the morning and in the evening to see how it may have changed throughout the day. Now, meal tracking is huge, because when you put junk in, you get junk out. When you eat nothing but junk, your emotional state goes down, your pain level goes up. It just makes the day a lot harder. So I like to keep up with what I eat every day. Most days, if I eat breakfast, I eat yogurt. I'm very bad about not eating breakfast. I've been eating leftovers for lunch a lot lately, so I'll write whatever it was that I ate for lunch. Like the other day I had nachos for lunch, which we had had for dinner the night before. And then for dinner, last night I had salmon. So I'll write salmon, and then we also had rice and asparagus. Now, snacks are horrible for me because I really like to eat snacks, and I will end up eating more snacks than I should. So like yesterday I had candy and donuts. So I kind of try to keep up with it. Right now my focus is doing yoga and doing daily meditation. So once I have really built those habits, then I'm going to start working on building some habits that are related to my food. And when I do, I'll probably, you know, do something a little more detailed about that. But I do know that food affects your mood, it affects your pain level. I've noticed I've been able to tell certain things that have been bothering my heartburn and my stomach. So like the nachos yesterday, yeah, those, even though it was turkey meat and I didn't have a ton of salsa on there, it still bothered me and made my heartburn flare up. But keeping up with your meals, it also helps to remind you to eat healthy. Now, the daily gratitude and the diary entry, I like to do those at the end of the day. The daily gratitude helps you to find something positive about every day. It's a diary for positive moments and is great for looking back at. So, I'm trying to think. It's hard to think like first thing in the morning, something that's gone well, but I slept well last night. And then for the diary entry, I just like to include a short little blurb about my day. It's helpful to be able to look back and see how everything ties together. If it's been stormy that day, I mightn't work on there. If the temperature suddenly dropped and it's been warm and then it dropped like 20 degrees, if my sinuses are bothering me, I may include that in the diary entry. If I did something in particular that I noticed affected my mood or my pain, I'll include it. But usually just a couple lines about my day, what I did that day, how my day went. So I hope you'll find this daily mental health tracker to be helpful. Make sure you are signed up for my emailing list, and if you are, then you received this morning in your email. If you're not, there's a link down below where you can sign up and receive all of my freebies. If this video helps you, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell beside it, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.